Good evening and welcome back to another episode of Oh my gosh, are they still doing this? It's been so long. I thought they quit. Darn. On tonight's episode, we continue. Last episode, you guys were in the Golden City. It was bright and it was shining. It was full of terror. And then you guys were huddled into a giant courtyard with everybody else in the Golden City. And some decisions were made. Some knives were thrown. The sorcerer guy that you guys met, he got bit in half. And during a short battle where you guys were trying to kill the old lady queen, you guys just started to kind of disappear. And now you're going to find out where you are. The reason you disappeared from the Golden City is because you guys are now awake and you guys are being gnawed on by Jiangshi. Everybody is now level 4. But please deduct 2 health points from each of yourselves because you did take damage, and that's why you woke up, removing your consciousness from the Golden City. I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras here.
Uh-oh.
I did not make a room. You guys are in a room. There we go. That's a nice grid. You guys are in a room, and wrong game. Corvan. There we go. Saved it. You've got a Jiangshi gnawing on your shoulder. Morgan, you have a Jiangshi gnawing on, I'm going to say your foot. That's fun. Lawny, your Jiangshi is straight up trying to dig into your abdomen.
You said arm last time.
Oh, okay, cool. Arm. It's arm. That means Mora's getting attacked in the abdomen. I can't tell girls apart.
Wow.
I know. It's kind of a problem. Everybody has been bit on pretty lightly. Go ahead and roll initiative. Morgan, 21. Corvin, 13. Lawny is a 4, a very solid 4. And Mora is a 14. Fantastic.
Great start. Great start.
And then Corbin. All right. You guys are laying down as you wake up to these things gnawing on you. And Morgan, you're gonna kick us off.
All right. My first thing that I'm going to do is transform into my werewolf form. And I'm going to try slashing at it with my claws. So, does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
All right. And that's going to be... the first attack is going to be 6 slashing damage. And then I get a The second attack, which is a 24,
Yep.
that's going to be 10 slashing damage.
All right.
And can I move or am I restrained?
You're not restrained. You would be able to move.
All right, I'm going to stand up and make a little bit of distance between my. No, I'm not even going to make some distance. I'm just going to stand up, get my foot out of his mouth, and just kind of get ready to mess up the other one next to me here in a bit.
You do so easily. The foot comes out of the Jiangshi mouth, and you're standing now facing this person after having slashed them from a supine position.
And that ends my turn.
All right. More or less.
Cool. Since it's on my abdomen, I'm just gonna straight up stab it with one of my little blades. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah, it sure does.
Oh yeah. 3, so that'll be 6 damage. And then because that one hit, I can go for my second blade. Well, which is a natural 1. So I'm assuming that does not hit.
It doesn't.
Okay. Ta-da! I think that's all I can really do, though, because those are my 2 things. So I'll pass along the turn.
Would you like to stand up, or would you like to stay laying down?
Oh, yeah, I am standing. I would really like to stand up.
Yeah, you're able to stand up. You're now standing up.
Stop.
And then if you want it, you still have half your movement to use.
I am okay. I kind of want to stay near everybody, so I think that's fine.
All right. Corvin.
All right. Corvin's going to go ahead and stand up himself and go ahead and do a bit of a flourish while stabbing the guy, biting his shoulder. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 hits.
Dealing a total of 11 damage to the one that was biting my shoulder, and how much is that? 3 damage to the one next to Lawny.
Wow. All right.
And that'll be me.
Cool. Lawny does a... Oh, no. I'm assuming an 8 does not hit you, Lawny.
No.
Yeah, all right. This thing, as you wake up and it kind of, you kind of startle it away from your arm, it tries to bite at you again, and it completely misses, almost like it's in some sort of daze of sorts.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and try my charm person.
You can totally do that in just 1 second.
Cool beans.
Because first I have to attack Morgan.
Oh, no.
Hey, that went way better. Does a 17 hit?
It meets.
Great! You're going to take 11 damage as this thing slams its body and teeth down into your flesh.
What type of damage is that?
It's going to be piercing.
Piercing, cool.
And now, Lawny, now you can do your thing. You wanted to charm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And does that apply to everybody?
I'm going to need to look that up real quick.
Okay.
This is a spell, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okie-doke. Please hold while 5e tools loads.
I can
I mean,
read
the
it.
legally obtained material.
I
Totally
mean,
not.
yes, legally obtained material, certainly from a sponsor of some sort. It's just so it takes so long to turn these hard copy pages. You're using what spell? Charm
person. Does
person?
that count as a person?
It does not count as a person.
Of course it does. Okay. Never mind.
It was a good thought. I like where your head's at.
Do, 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 do. Ooh, can I do the enlarge reduce? Does that count as a creature or object?
It does count as a creature. Yeah, you can enlarge, reduce.
Okay.
Either yourself or it.
Make it bigger. Just kidding.
No.
That's what we
Yeah.
want.
Okay. If you really want me to, yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make it tiny.
You're gonna make it tiny. You're gonna make me look for a mini, aren't you?
We can all use our imaginations, right?
Imagination, sminagination, and
Imagination.
is there a saving throw on that?
There is, I believe.
Oh, what's the saving throw? Here I am just pulling out minis.
If the target is an unwilling creature, it can make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw. I sure hope that. Oh, I'm pretty sure it will. 19. Do I pass?
For what?
That's my saving throw.
Oh, okay. What do I compare that to?
Yeah, your spell save DC.
Yeah, it should be on the page top of your spells.
Oh, okay. I think. Let me double check. Yeah, I believe you passed. My thing is not loading either. Yes, you passed.
It stays the same size. You guys definitely did not see the miniature for an evil chicken on the board. Anything else you want to do, Lawny?
I don't think I have anything else.
All right. Corvin.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
It barely misses. 18.
Ah, nuts. And Mora, 16 to hit.
It hits.
Cool. You're going to take 11 damage as this thing bites you.
I love being a rogue where you're like, you level up, so your health points go up a squishy amount.
I mean, I like it. I like it when you guys are squishy. Because then I have more to drink. Because you cry and I drink your tears.
Gross.
Morgan, back to you.
All right. Well, I am going to draw my greatsword, and I am going to use my blood maledict as a, or Is it my blood maledict that I'm saying it correctly? It's been a while since I've looked at my character sheet. Oh yeah, it's going to be my Crimson Right blood maledict, and I'm going to attack this guy. Okay, I take 1 damage as I inflict 1 necrotic damage on myself. And now I'm going to attack him with my sword. My great sword. Because my great sword is great. Does a 22 hit, sir?
Yeah, it sure does.
All right. So this is going to be... That's going to be... 11 slashing damage. And 4 lightning damage.
Awesome.
And that's going to end my turn.
Excellent. Mora.
All right. So I'm like, guys, you know what? It's time to mix things up and do something different. And I use my... Oh, where'd you go?
Oh, jeez.
I did do something different.
Calm down over there.
Sorry, I was coloring.
It's just such an exciting game, you know. Like,
well, there went the joke because I'm do something different, and I pull out my psychic blade. That's what I did last time. Okay. Oops. Except I don't know if this one will hit. 11.
no, you swipe with your psychic blades, but you're afraid of zombie teeth, and so you pull back just a little bit.
Okay.
And you don't make contact.
And just as a heads up, you don't have to hit with your first one.
Oh, I always thought you did. I read things wrong, I guess. Thank you. I'll try a second one. Oh, does a 21 hit?
A 21 will definitely hit. You've shaken off your fear of zombie teeth.
Yay! That's a 4 plus 3 is okay. So that one would be 6 damage, and then really fast. Can you just point? I feel like I know which one's me, but just for those who weren't paying attention, which one's me?
Yeah, for those who were not paying attention, you're Twisted.
Okay, that's what I thought. So that still counts, I think. So it's a total of 9 damage.
Cool.
Because
Awesome.
I think it's still a D4 plus 3, plus my other thingy.
Oh, hey, you know what? You actually get advantage if you would like to re-roll your first attack because you're flanking with Morgan.
Carol, what kind of dice did you get me? I got another 1.
They're cow dice.
I know.
I don't know if you know this,
working.
but cows don't make good dice.
They can't roll it. That's why.
You can tip them, but you can't roll them.
Really cute, though. Like, you're not going to be able to see it either. Oh, because of the numbers. There's little cows in them.
Mora, anything else?
I mean, I feel like belly flopping onto it is another move that I can't do right now, so I'm going to say no.
All right. Corvin.
All right. Corvin's going to go ahead and just try to stab at the one in front of him. And does a 12 hit? Probably not.
Oh, it does not.
All right. He tries to stab, but his shoulder is still in pain. And it'll end his turn there.
All right. Lawny does a 16 hit.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take 6 damage. And Morgan, a 18.
It hits.
5 damage.
Half that, and there we go.
Because these things are just they're bitey McBitersons, and that's all they're doing is bitey McBiting you.
Hey, safe hands.
Lawny, it's your go.
Curses.
You Yeah, you can cast curses. What kind of curses do you want?
None I can say. I'm just gonna go ahead and whip out the produce flame.
Yeah, whip it out.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
So it's gonna be a 2 and a 4 hit. Jesus.
A 2 and a 4.
Yep. That's my evening. That's
We
how it's
tried to
going.
watch you whip. Instead, we're gonna watch that nay
Mhm.
because nay, it did not hit.
Yep. Sounds about right.
And Corvin,
Yes.
does a 6 break your defenses?
No, I'm kind of like leaning over, still injured with my shoulder, and I kind of bend out of the way.
Ah, beans. I'll get you eventually. Mora, I'm gonna assume that a 9 does not hit you.
It does not.
What kind of dice did my sister get my son? Because these Mario dice are not rolling well.
Good. For the
Good Mario
systems.
dice.
Good.
Whip him. Okay.
Morgan, it's your go. But as you go, you take notice of this object fluttering around, making a very high-pitched chirping noise, and it's flying around the heads of the Jiangshi, and it's pecking and clawing before moving on to the next one. It's giving you the help action. So you can add a D4 to your roll.
Ooh, cool. All right, I'm going to do that. Oh,
This
wait.
goes for everybody. You now get the help action thanks to this flighty little thing.
It's so flighty. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to call my shot. So potentially, if I succeed, add a 10 to the damage attacks. So essentially, yep, that works out. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 hits.
Yes! All right, that's going to be 11 slashing damage.
That's without you adding the 10?
Yeah, that's without me adding the 10. So that'd be 21 slashing damage.
Describe it.
I just just hold up my greatsword and just bring it down and just hack it in twain. Just right down the middle, Mortal Kombat style.
You hack the Jiangshi into a Jiangshi. Because now it's in 2. There's a space. There's a space now.
And with that, because I'm a great weapon master, I'm going to use my bonus action and attack the one that's going after Mora. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to call my shot.
Oh, snaps.
Double 19s.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's going to be 20 slashing damage and 1 lightning damage.
Just one?
Yeah, just 1 lightning damage.
All right.
It's kind of like a little fly swatter, one of those electric fly swatter zaps. Doesn't really do much.
You cleave off 2 of its legs, letting old coagulated blood run from the bottom of its torso down to the ground. But because it wasn't standing, it was floating, it doesn't actually do much to, stop it.
That would have been real cool if you were standing. That ends my turn.
All right, Mora.
Hello.
Hi.
Man, you guys, rogues just stab things a lot, don't they?
It's one of the things they're best at.
Yeah.
And pickpockets.
I know, and I keep doing psychic blades, but that's because then I get 2 moves, and I don't trust what's in the pocket of the zombie, so I don't want to pick it. All right, so I'm going to do the thing again. Does a 15 hit?
It sure does.
Go team. So that one's 9 damage. And then I'm assuming a 6 does not hit.
A 6 does not hit.
Okay. Beans.
Ah, beans.
Okay. I think that is... Oh. Wait.
Oh, hey, don't forget to roll with advantage because you're flanking. Reroll that 6. Maybe it'll hit now.
It sure doesn't. That one was a
Oh,
7.
okay.
But I did forget. Do I... Wait, where am I? Yeah. Do I still get sneak attack? Because I'm next to a buddy. Okay. Good. I'm going to just roll that dice one more time because I think I get 2d6 now instead of 1d6. And I only did 1.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a +4. So 9 + 4 is 13. 13 damage.
Oh, describe it.
Oh, it was gross, you guys. Please don't make me do it again.
You stab it through the nose with your psychic blade into its brain, and you pull back graying, rotting mush.
I stand by what I said.
Ew, yucky.
Corvin.
All right, Corvin is going to go ahead and try to strike once again with his rapier towards the one in front of him. 18 with the +3, dealing 6 damage, the one in front of me. And I will go ahead and you feel a bit of blood flow through the air towards you, Lawny, and you heal yourself. You get healed for 5 healing.
Mm.
And that'll be Corvin.
Sweet.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't like that. Hey, Lawny. Beans. Does a 7 hit?
No.
Okay, you can keep that 5 health then. Which brings it to your turn, Lawny.
Fun. Okay.
That's why we play. Oh no, did she freeze?
I think so.
I think she froze. I'm hoping that that's the case instead of me saying something stupid and giving her a stroke. Carol, if you can hear us, type into the private chat.
Oh, she can hear us.
Hey, she can hear us. She says hi. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're frozen. We can't see you moving or hear you. So, I don't know. What do you want to? How do you want to do this? Go ahead and back out, Carol. Back out and try and get back in. We'll see if that fixes it. Oh, good. For once, she follows directions. I grew up with her, and man, she never followed directions. Oh, she's back. Stop talking about her, everybody. There she is.
There we go.
Good?
Oh, gosh.
Can you hear me? Can
Yeah,
you
we
hear me
can hear you.
now?
We can hear you now. What do you want to do there, Lawny?
I'll just do another produce flame, because why not?
Yeah. Don't forget to add a D4 to your roll. There's a tiny little bird giving you the help action. It's so cute and loud.
Why do I need a D4?
Okay, don't add a D4.
I'm
to your
asking. I would
D20.
like to know why.
Well, I already said there's a little bird flying around clawing at the zombies to help you guys out. Now you get the help action, which means you get a D4 added to your roll. unless you don't want it. Unless you wanna be all sibling like to me. There it
I
is.
think I got one. Hold on.
Oh, she got mad because she didn't have a D4 out.
I just don't think I have one.
You don't have a D? I'll roll a D4 for you if you want. I'll be
I
honest.
have an app. Hold on.
That's the same thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Dice
do
on
it.
apps are bad. I'll do it. I'll roll a D4 for you.
Yeah.
Cool. Add 3 to your D20.
It's my D20. Okay.
Yeah.
So 6. And then 8 damage.
Wait, what's your to hit?
3. And so add 3. So it's 6.
Oh yeah, 6 doesn't hit.
Yeah, I figure.
Yeah. Do you want to try anything else?
No.
Okay, all right.
I
I'm
don't think
sorry.
I did anything.
We'll move on then. Corvin.
Yes.
Hot dog. Does a 13 hit?
Just shy, just a little bit.
Ah. Beans. Okay. Well, then that brings it back to Morgan as you guys are running circles around the zombies.
All right, I am going to flank the one fighting Corvin. And I'm going to call my shot yet again. 15 to hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
All right. It's going to be 25 slashing.
Holy crap. For serious?
And then 4 lightning.
All right. Anything else?
No, that ends my turn.
All right. Beat that, Mora.
No. Instead, I'm going to go to Lawny and I'm going to try and get her little gobbledygook person off of her.
Thank you. I clearly need the help.
So, using
Because you're short.
use my gross blades and try to stab at it. Ooh, natural 20.
Nice.
I like my dice again, Lawny.
It misses.
Rude.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So that's 3 plus.
Double your sneak attack dice as well.
Yep.
Oh, I get to double both? Let me do
Double
that.
all damage die.
6 plus 2 is 8. Plus 12. So that one's 20.
Nice.
All right.
And then my second one is a 7. So I'm assuming no dice.
A 7 does not hit, so correct. You roll no dice.
So I only did 20 damage, so I didn't do as much as Morgan, but I did better than I thought.
You did a lot closer to the 25 than I anticipated, so I don't think anybody's angry.
It's not a contest.
Except when it is.
Exactly.
Morgan's like, I'm currently winning, so it's not a contest.
Lawny got it over.
Mora, does an 18 hit you?
Woo. Sure does, my friend.
You take 10 damage as this thing turns its sights on you now and sinks its teeth into your flesh.
While it's still holding on to Lawny?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
No, they've all let go of you. They're not like grappling you or anything.
That makes me feel better about my street cred, because if something was latched onto this short little gnome and it turns around and it bites at me, I'm like, it got me. I'd be a little bummed. But okay, go ahead.
And Lawny.
I guess I'm just gonna. How close is it to me? Let me see.
Oh, it's right in your face. Well, now it's in Mora's face, but your face is also close. It's the second closest face of all the faces in the room.
I'm gonna use my mace. 4 to hit.
It does not.
Of course it doesn't.
You
damage doesn't matter.
Yeah, you swing your mace and it just kind of floats mildly out of reach.
Somebody should have sent me dice for Christmas. Damn.
Noted.
You're using the D20, right?
Up.
Just making sure.
Corvin. Ha! Soft 20. Does a soft 20 hit you?
It
Good.
Sure does.
You're going to take 5 damage. The lowest possible damage I could give you.
Describe it.
Bringing it back to Morgan.
All right, I'm going to call my shot again.
Man, this guy loves calling shots.
I do. Just Babe Ruth.
He's a shot
Babe
caller.
Ruth style. 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And so that's going to be 22 slashing.
Just describe it.
I'm just going to go in for a full-on just swing and decapitate it. Like I just said Babe Ruth, and I'm just going to try hitting the head out of the park.
Yeah, you do that. With the flat of your blade, you hit this thing like you're going for a home run, and its head detaches from its rotting body, bounces off a wall, and falls to the floor right next to its rotting corpse.
This is suitable.
You do hope that nobody noticed that when you called that shot, you pointed to a brick 2 spaces over from where it actually hit on the wall.
This actually does concern me. Morgan is undergoing some form of anxiety about this.
And Mora.
Hello. How does this zombie thing by Lawny look?
It looks like a zombie, which already looks like it's in rough shape.
Okay. Like, does it look like a breeze could knock it over, or does it look like it's got a lot of fight left in it?
No, it's got some fight. Also, it can't really be knocked over until it dies because it's floating.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Hi, Turd.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, did we all get kicked out?
Apparently.
Yeah, it was me. I was hosting and I had connection issues, so everybody froze, and then people started to leave one by one.
Except
Yeah.
for me.
Except
Yeah.
for Turd.
I did it early.
Yeah, I refreshed and I was like, I thought it was me, and I'm like, oh, the room's gone.
Well, then I have an ethical question for you. If I rolled a 1, but we were kicked out of the game for a moment, did it really happen? And do I get a reroll?
Well, you would be able to roll if you don't mention that you rolled a 1.
Yeah, Laura, there were no witnesses.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
if,
don't know if you guys heard me say that, like, or if it cut out before or after I said it. So
You could have waited.
yeah, you could have just rolled and been like, I rolled a...
Not a 1.
I'll put back that blade since it failed, and I'll use my second blade.
No, just I'm trying to give you, like, instead of a 1, you say that you rolled a
22.
A 22. A 22 hits. Yeah, great job for your very first roll of the turn.
Thanks. Beginner's luck. All right, so that is 2 plus 2. 4 plus 5 is 9.
All right.
Oh, and if you're not counting that one, then
Not counting what one? You've
Sorry.
only gone once.
that's what I mean. I'm like, does a 13 hit?
It does. It does. It
Oh,
does.
it does. In that case, then. Oh, wait, that's a d4. D4. 2. 2 damage.
All right.
And then I go to Lawny and like, we got this, Lawny.
Maybe you do, girl.
And Morgan and Corbin, I hope things are going great for you too.
Lawny, does a 22 hit?
Oh, shucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
You take 7 bite damage.
Fun.
Straight to the face.
Not the face.
Yeah. The face. But it is your turn.
Joyous day. Okay. Is it still in my face?
I mean, it bit you on the face, but it's not latched on your face.
Cool. I guess I'm going to try by mace again.
Yeah.
Does a 10 hit?
It doesn't.
Cool. Then that's all I got then.
Did you? Oh, but hold on. Oh, but a 13 hits. I didn't roll the D4 for you. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
Does that just get applied to everything?
Yeah, now that the bird is giving you guys the help action, it sure does.
Okay.
This bird is flipping around the room, helping everybody.
So do I roll my damage?
Yeah, now it hits. You can roll damage. She's so mad at me, you guys. I don't know what I did.
It's a 9.
She's clearly very irritated.
Shh.
Okay, 9 damage. Great. Man, I really hope that Morgan misses this one so that somebody else can claim a kill. Morgan, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to move to flank. And I'm going to call it. Does an 18 hit?
Yep, it does.
That's going to be 18.
I think I can save you some time.
Okay.
Just close out your hat trick here. How does this one go?
Yeah. Total of 18 slashing and 3 lightning.
Yeah, it had 6 health left. We did. Yeah, just how do you kill this one?
You know what? I actually kind of push it more with my blade really hard, but I make it look like that face just lands right on Lawny's mace and right into Mora's dagger.
Yep. It's dead. It's dead now.
I make it look like a
face
team effort.
dead zombie.
Yay, we did it as a team. Yay.
I helped. The one hit.
Everyone did equal work. All right, yeah, that's it. As you guys look around the room, these are 4 of the Jiangshi that you saw following around the old man who brought you guys back to his home. You look around. There's a very large wooden ladder that almost resembles stairs, but it's very steep, so it's more ladder like than stairs. But it leads up into what looks like a very heavy wooden trap door in the ceiling of this room. This room is covered. It's made completely of stone, and it's covered from wall to wall with shelves of what looks like rotted preserves. So it's either been here for a very long time or the name was not aptly given. The bird is still flying around in circles around the room. What noise does a nightingale make? Is it a tweet or is it a chirp? Whatever it is, it's making that noise very loudly as it circles the room. This was the bird that the old man had. The old man lies dead on the floor beneath one of the bodies of the Jiangshi that you guys killed. And yeah, have at it. What do you do?
His name was Carlisle.
The nightingale was named Carlisle, yeah.
Does the old man seem to be dead at the hands of his own zombies, or does he seem to be murdered similar to the woman that was murdered temporarily when sleeping?
Give me a medicine check.
A 10.
You find no markings on the old man's body, no bite marks, no claw marks, or anything like that.
It seems he did.
That's a ferret.
That's a ferret.
That's a ferret.
It's a very old ferret.
So cute.
He woke up from his nap. Oh, is it time for water? Be right back.
It seems that he was not as fortunate as we were at escaping, but him losing control indirectly saved us. So his sacrifice was worthy, at least for us. And I will close his eyes and do a little bow towards him because while indirectly, he did save us.
Very respectful.
Do we seem to be on the other side of the door? Because I know there was like a metal door that we were that they were trying to get into.
You look around and you don't see a door in the wall. You only see the very heavily wooden trap door in the ceiling at the top of that large ladder case. And you don't see anything beyond that because it's currently closed. But you don't see a wooden door in the wall.
Okay.
So we're pretty much like in a cellar type situation?
You're in a cellar type. Yeah.
You would know all about being in those cellars, huh, Lawny?
Yep. I fall in and get trapped a lot because I can't reach it. So.
I just meant because you come from a state where you had a basement in your last house, and so you had a basement. I guess that's different than a cellar.
Clearly, I don't remember what state we were in. So.
Well, if no one else will, Corvin will go ahead and go up to the top of the trapdoor and try to creak it open as small as he can to just get a peek outside to see what he sees.
Yeah, as you push this heavy trap door open, you're able to push it open so you can see through like a little slit, and it's dark, but you can make out the outline of a doorway in front of you.
Does it seem like any moonlight is coming through any windows or doors or anything like that, or is it darkness where I can't even see anything?
Yeah, you can see a little bit of what you think might be moonlight coming from the other side of the door.
Okay,
it's very dim,
but
it's there.
Okay, in the room or on the other side of the door?
On the other side of the door.
Okay. It seems to be safe up here so far, and I just whisper down the ladder, and I'll go and open up the trap door.
Yeah, you push the trap door open, and you're standing in kind of a like a walk-in pantry. If you were to get all the way up and stand up, it's like a walk-in pantry. There's about 5 feet from the trap door to this door that you're now behind, which you see is a very solid-looking metal door, and it's got some dents in the door coming towards you, like somebody was on the other side of the door trying to bash it in.
Who could have done that?
I don't know. And the nightingale, it flies up out of the trap door, and it lands on your shoulder, where it kind of chirps and hops a little bit.
No, I kind of just like pat my shoulder, like not on its feet, but like underneath its feet, like, I'm sorry, friend. Assuming it's just trying to like get attention because it wants its owner to be okay, not because I am assuming it wants anything else. I don't know if it's trying to get my attention. Anyone else doing anything?
What's everybody else doing?
Can I go up and do the speak with animals, or?
Yeah, you can do speak with animals. What does that need? Yeah, you're able to communicate with animals now. What would you like to say to the bird?
I'm gonna ask him why he helped us and what he can tell us about the time since we saw them last to current. He can just give us a quick summary of what he knows.
You're going to ask for a quick summary of what it knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clearly it's trying to like communicate, right?
Yeah. What do you say exactly to it?
I don't know.
You did fine arts.
Okay. I ask why it helped us and why it's sticking with us.
Well, I mean, come on. It was either you guys or the zombies.
Where does it?
Anyway, tweet. I guess. You guys aren't going to understand what I'm saying. I don't even know why you're asking me questions.
She's the only one who hears him sounding like this. Nice.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me for?
I don't know what to ask him. Hey guys, what should I ask this bird?
Are you okay? What do you mean? What should you ask this bird?
I can talk to this bird. He can tell us what he knows, or if you have any questions for him.
Oh, well, why don't you just ask him? Well, did those zombies attack us because their masters died?
That's a good question. Bird? Can the bird understand them?
Whoa. Can you understand me?
I can, yes.
Whoa. Can they understand me?
No.
Whoa. I've been tweeting for 4 decades. Nobody's understood me until today. What was the question? Sorry, I'm in shock.
Did the zombies attack us because your old man died?
Well, yeah. Yep, he died, and then the zombies had the Jiangshi. They're called Jiangshi. The Jiangshi were freed from their grasp of the spell that they were under, and then they saw you guys asleep, and they were like, "Whoa, let's eat them." And then you woke up, and we all killed them together.
And so I translate for everybody else.
Do you do the voice impression of him?
No.
So I'm imagining like Tweety Bird at this point. Yeah. Is the dragon still outside? That big blighter.
No,
No.
Pulau's not still outside. He's gone. He went elsewhere. There were 6 Jiangshi, but there were only 4 down here because my master sent the other 2 in the hopes that it would lure Pulau away. Wherever they are, that might hopefully be where Pulau is. So, just avoid Pulau. Problem solved. Hey, I got a question for you.
Shoot.
How are the Cubs doing this season?
I'm a gnome. I know nothing.
You don't know the Cubs? Nobody knows the Cubs here either. Oh, man, I haven't seen a game in so long.
A game. Oh, I'm metagaming here. Speaking of which, I don't hear any of this. But okay.
How about you ask what exactly was your old man's goal? What was he wanted to get out of here? He wanted us to take him, but then he sounded like he was about to snitch.
Tweet. Tweet. You, one tiny one, but not as tiny as me. Tell everybody else. Yeah, the old guy,
Friend. And he kind of like lifts his wings and does like this.
friend, I just hung out with him because he was the only person who wasn't trying to eat me. This whole time, he was the only person that didn't try and eat me. And I appreciated that. Respect. But he wants out of this heck hole, I tell you. He's been starving forever. It's either starvation or slavery. And those are 2 S words that he's not a fan of. He's a fan of the F word, freedom. And he wanted out of here. And since he recognized you guys as not from being around here, just like me, he thought maybe you could help him get out. What did you say about snitching?
Yes. Well, when we were in, I assume Lawny's translating everything. When we were in the dream world, he was there. He stood up and he sounded like he was about to point us out. Unfortunately, there was a dagger thrown, and we weren't able to actually hear what he was going to say. But it sounded like he was about to.
Oh, so you're just guessing. You're just guessing that he might have been snitching on you. Maybe he wasn't really snitching. Maybe he was just trying to save your skins, which would have been the only way that he could have gotten out of here. He couldn't have gotten out of here without you guys, or so we're pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe you can't cash that check that we've written for you. I don't know. But I know that you're our best chance in the 40 years that I've been here. Can you get us out of here? But seriously, can you get us out of here?
He's still on your shoulder, Corvin, and he kind of like hops over to your ear and he puts his beak real close to your ear, and you hear some really light chirping in your ear as Lawny hears,
"Can you get us out of here?"
Is this bird trying to seduce me? What is he doing?
Don't flatter yourself. I'd try and seduce the tall, pretty one, if anything. But only when he's in his wolf form.
I'm still in my wolf form, which is kind of weird to me because every time I've turned into my wolf form, I've gotten knocked out. And this is the first time I've actually remained conscious after turning into my wolf form.
You can see the rippling muscles.
I absolutely did no work for these.
Yo, crap! You're not translating that, are you, Lawny?
Oh, I'm translating everything.
No, no. Oh gosh.
He puts a wing over his head.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, let's focus on getting out of here, and maybe you guys can help me get back to my original form.
What's your original form?
Well, it's not as avian as this. I don't know what you'd call it. It looks kind of like that one, but hairier.
And he points at Corvin.
That would explain the baseball.
What? I'm kind of confused. What do you mean by me but Harry?
Okay, well, imagine you, but covered in hair.
So him. I point at Morgan.
No, he's much too large
I've been cutting down.
and muscular.
Oh my.
Anyway,
Well, we were able to help her out, and I point to the person talking to the bird. So she turned from a child to her. Are you a gnome or
Gnome.
a dwarf? No, into a gnome. So she returned to her normal form. So surely, if we're able to help you out, you might turn back as well.
I certainly hope so. Well, okay. Question. When you were in the Golden City, were you able to kill the queen?
We couldn't really even interact. Mora, did any of your knives land? I know none of my crossbow shots landed.
I actually made a couple slashes on her. And yeah, no.
Well, it doesn't mean you're entirely useless. It just means we have to try a different tactic. Now, in my 40 years here, I've come up with some information. Did you know that there are princesses? Not the pretty kind, I assure you. There are 3 daughters of Jiangshi. We just gotta get their help.
Do they want to murder their mom? Do you know what their feelings are towards their mother? Are they disowned?
Their feelings can't be good. They're kept secluded, away from one another. They're not allowed to sleep. Jiangshi does not wish to see them. And they've been cursed with horrible maladies that cause them the greatest of discomfort. And also it makes them ugly. Like real ugly. Like horrible to behold ugly. Like I wish I could close my eyes kind of ugly. But you can't because it's like you can't look away kind of ugly.
Oh, it's like a cart wreck. Yeah.
It's like a cart wreck. It's like the longer you stare, the more things you see, and it just terrifies you even more. But you don't want to look away because maybe you'll see something else, and it's slightly intriguing. And so you keep your eyes open. You know?
Oh, it makes total sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's what's on the inside that counts. Their blood. So
Whoa!
try to find
Whoa! Whoa!
the relation.
Oh,
You misunderstand me. You see me kind of like push my teeth up a little bit. No. You misunderstand.
I was about to say we don't need a bleeding. But yeah, you know, if you get the help of the daughters, I'm sure that we can, get out of here. But Chang has to die.
So how do we find the daughters?
I already know where they are. It's a really good thing you ran into me. I'm a very helpful bird.
Okay. So let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go. Which daughter do you want to visit first?
Let's start with the least ugly so we can just
Oh.
Acclimate. I like
acclimate.
it.
The least
Climb the ugliness ladder.
But won't we see how she looks and maybe be off put by the other two? And if she's too ugly, we might just want to stop while we're ahead. I say ugliest first.
Ooh, yes, jump into the deep end. I
I
like
can
it.
only go up from there.
I'm just supporting everybody's ideas at this moment.
All right, Maura, I need you to pick the middle one for me.
Well, it's a good thing our DM has a new cup so you can take a drink.
Right.
Doing that voice really takes its toll.
Yeah, it was a choice. Yeah.
Hey, I make choices every day, and I'll live with this one. Good thing this isn't going to be immortalized on YouTube.
It's okay. Everybody cries. You're
To
good.
be fair, Carlisle has become one of my favorite NPCs you've ever introduced. So,
Oh, thank you.
yeah, they're worth it. Totally.
I was hoping Carlisle would come back.
Oh, and that's another thing. My name's not Carlisle. The old man named me that. He thought it was classy. My name's Brofee.
That's better.
Brofee, I like it. Didn't envision you a Brofee.
Well, if you saw me in the form I was born in, you'd be like, that's a
He likes-
Brofee.
He likes baseball guys.
Bolt? Bolt? Somebody say Bolt? Sorry, I don't know this new form yet.
Anyway, I suppose you guys want the ugliest?
Sure.
All right.
Yep.
I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And well, this gal doesn't have any eyes. So I guess that's who we're gonna go see. We're gonna go see Sensumai. Come on, let's go.
Let's follow the bird.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, how are we going to do this? I fly too fast for you guys, and I can't give you directions because I can only give one of you directions. Okay, follow me. Can someone open the door?
I opened the door for him.
And he takes off. He flies off of Corbin's shoulder out the room through the big hole in the roof.
All right. Corvin will just, kind of forgetting who he's with, walk up the wall and follow the bird.
You see the bird kind of like turn around and fly back to you and land on your shoulder.
Whoa! How'd you learn how to do that?
But all you hear is tweet, 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 tweet.
It's like, why'd you stop? Is everything okay? Oh no, the dragon's out there, guys! And I kind of like crouch on the wall, so it looks kind of weird. It looks like I'm just kind of like planking on the wall.
I do terrified cat jump as I jump up in the air and land on all fours.
The Brofee flies over to Lawny's shoulder.
I'm gonna stick with you.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you're gonna lead the way. Now, forward.
And let's just assume I just translate everything this bird is telling me.
Let's just assume.
Yeah.
Unless he specifically says, don't translate this, I'm going to translate everything.
You have a safe word for the Brofee?
Brofee, you have a thing.
Yeah, he's gonna say, "Don't translate this."
Okay. That's a thing.
That's a fair safe word.
Yeah. All right.
Forward. Sally forth.
And we go. Along sea.
You're headed toward Mai at Brofee's instructions, weaving through the city streets and alleys, being constantly vigilant for Pulau. Unless you don't wanna, do you wanna?
Oh, I stay vigilant.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah, you guys stay regularly vigilant.
I also periodically look up.
Yep,
throw
you
back to our
periodically
very
look
first
up.
game that we ever played. Yeah.
I'm sniffing everywhere for the remaining hour that I am in my wolf form, and then eventually I'll just, after an hour, I just transform back into normal me.
Cool. And that's actually where we're going to end it there for tonight. It's our first time back in like a month, so I'm going to keep it kind of short. I also didn't know which sister we were going to go see, so I'm going to now I'm going to plan going forward.
See, we should have started with the least ugly.
Yeah. Well, we didn't. We're going to go see the most ugly.
It's just going to be the meanest.
For tonight, there we are. We're done. Good game, everybody. Please join us next week for another exciting episode of Why Are They Talking About How Ugly These Chicks Are. And yeah, have a great night.
See you next year.
Hey.